Hey y'all, what's up? Real quick, I just wanted to say that I've been tunneling into a lot of different I want to say ideas and things that come up to my head. So I felt like I needed to share. I just made a post basically about Grant and Elena Cardone, Inky Johnson, Lisa Nichols, Eric Thomas, John C. Maxwell. I wanted to add Steve Harvey. Hey y'all, I wanted to add Steve Harvey in there, but I didn't add Steve Harvey in there because everybody knows who Steve Harvey is, but not many people know where he came from. So anyway, all these people that I just named on the post that I just made a little while ago, if you don't know these people, get to know these people. And I'm not talking about these people. I'm talking about entrepreneur mindset people. I'm not talking about people who have a 9 to 5 and, that's where they gonna stay and, they got their 401k thing. And let's be clear, it's nothing wrong with those kind of people. Those kind of people are great. However, those kind of people, in my opinion, and I quote, in my opinion, will not see where I'm coming from for the entrepreneur mindset. Prime example. For those of you all who know me personally knows that I have had multiple jobs. Do you understand me? Multiple jobs. And if I don't like something, I quit. If I don't like something, I leave it alone because I know my worth and I know what I'm not going to tolerate. And that's inside of a relationship. That's inside of a job. That's inside of a friendship. Whatever it is. If Janeri Rodney's does not like it, I'm leaving it. I'm getting away from it, right? So hear me out. Started this year. I've been at DTLR this year to be 3 years, right? It's the longest job I've had in a while. I want to say the longest job I've had since I had my son. No BS. I'm not even finna lie to y'all. So I have had a few jobs within side of working for DTLR. So with that being said, I was doing a bus company in a Monday through Friday. I was doing DTLR on the weekends. So I had an aha moment, and inside of my aha moment, I was making. Oh, and I do Lyft. Let's put that in there. I do Lyft, right? So Lyft comes easy for me because I've worked at Oak Park Township transporting seniors. I've worked for SCR transporting people with disabilities. I've worked for the bus company transporting people with disabilities. So me doing Lyft is nothing to me, right? So I was back to me working the 2 jobs. So I was doing 2 jobs and doing Lyft when I could, right? In the meantime, I'm still everything else that I need to be to everybody else that's important, that's important to my life right now. So I had an aha moment with the bus company as to where the same $100 that I make at the bus company is the same $100 I can make doing Lyft. Hear me out. And with Lyft in the morning, I go out at 5 o'clock. No later than 5:20, I'm turning on my app. No later than 5:20. I'm turning off my app maybe about 9:10, depending on how it runs. But within that time frame, I'm making that same $100. That same exact $100 that I would make it being on a clock at the bus company. Okay? So in my mind, in my entrepreneur, I don't want to work for nobody. I don't want nobody telling me what to do mindset that I have. I had to quit because what I was not about to do, I was not about to bust my ass for somebody else. I would do it for myself, but I'm never busting my ass for nobody else. If I'm gonna bust my ass, it's gonna be for me and mine. It ain't gonna be for them and theirs. Okay? So it's been about 2 weeks since I quit the bus company, and I've been doing that. If I can make that same $500 doing Lyft and having the time freedom that I need, I don't like being confined. That's another reason why I left the prison, because when I was working at the prison, those was 12-hour shifts. I worked 12-hour shifts Monday, Tuesday, right? I was off like Wednesday, Thursday, but I would work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's 36 hours on somebody else's clock away from the life that I live. The life that I live and the life that I want to live, my life is too busy. I can't be consumed inside of a 12-hour period for nobody else. I can't do it. It's just not in me. So I've come to say this, and back to the post that I made about listening to these people. Listen to these people, because I know every single one of y'all got something that y'all want to do in y'all life that you just ain't even trying to put out there. For me, I want to be a speaker. I want to travel around the world. I want to give people jobs. I want to help people. I want to make people, people confidence level to go up. I want to give that to people. I want to speak life into people. I want to let people know that they don't have to be complacent. And I do it sometimes. Don't get me wrong. Hell, I just got complacent inside of my weight loss journey. Gained back the whole 50 pounds I lost. Then lost 12 already, might I add. But I did it. You feel me? I did it. And the best thing about that is I know how to lose the weight again because I lost it the first time. You feel me? So listen to these people that I named, y'all. Listen to these people. I listen to them. Sometimes I listen to them more than I listen to music. I gotta wake up to these people. I go to bed and listen to these people. And these people ain't no different than you and I. Grant Cardone, drug addict, 25 years old. Okay? Drug addict. This man was doing drugs, spending $800 a week on drugs. You feel me? His dad died at 10 years old. Brother died 5 years later. He ain't had nothing. He was at his worst point in his life. This man is a billionaire now. Do you understand me? A billionaire. Just because he decided to go in sales. He's a billionaire in real estate. Okay? Inky Johnson grew up, you know what I'm saying, in poverty or whatever like that. He became a football player. His very, 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 very first game, he got injured. Never was able to play football again, but he had practiced that his whole life. But now he's speaking life into other people because he's still going, and even though his whole right side is paralyzed. Steve Harvey. For those of y'all don't know, we see Steve Harvey on TV. He's a comedian, all that, but his struggles, he lived in a car for 3 years. Steve Harvey lived in a car for 3 years. Before, when he was at his breaking point, when everything was finna fold for him, that's when he got his break. Okay? Eric Thomas. Steve Harvey quit his job too at Ford. Okay? He always stated that he don't recommend it. And I don't recommend nobody to quit their job either. I recommend people to do what works for them. Everything ain't gonna work for everybody. Everybody don't see the vision that I see. Everybody not gonna feel the same way that I feel, or you feel, or they feel about whatever. My thing is, don't allow people to put you in a box or put you in a bubble and tell you, oh, this ain't gonna be great. Everybody ain't gonna like what you like. Everybody not gonna want to see you be great. But you have to see it. It don't matter about other people. And I know for a fact that we have talent out here. We just don't know how to put it out there. And to be honest, I don't know how to put it out there. I'm just doing what I think that will help. What I've listened to my other speakers, the people that I look up to, the Eric Thomas, that's one of the best motivational speakers. Okay, I listen to him all the time. Grant Cardone is too. They all speak. Eric Thomas, Inky Johnson, Lisa Nichols. Lisa Nichols ain't had nothing, man. She got pregnant with her child out of the blue, and her guy went to jail. She like, this ain't my life. This lady saved $65,000 in 3 years. Over $65,000 in 3 years. So you tell me what makes them any different than us? They aren't any different than us. The thing is that we think that we cannot do it. I'm just overwhelmed with this, y'all. Like, I'm so overwhelmed to the point as to where it can happen. I know for me, a certain kind of life that I'm trying to live, I can't. I want to take my kids with me when I go speak at these events. I want to help empower women and let them know that it's okay. I'm here for them. Women, not just women, but people are born out here with no guidance. I was one of those people. Do you understand me? People were born out here with nobody to look up to. I was one of those people. We don't know what we don't know. And we are not responsible for what happens to us, but we are 1,000% responsible for how we take things. I'm going to be on TV within the next 5 years, and maybe sooner. I'm going to be known for helping people. Never, ever, ever making them feel anything less than what they're worth. never making them feel like they are burning or anything like that. That's my goal. I want to help people in any field that I possibly can. And while helping those people, I want them to know that I'm not perfect. I've had people come to me before and just looking at me like I'm some perfect person, and I'm not. I ain't never been perfect, and I never will be perfect. I just grind and I hustle. My hustle and grind is so crazy, to the point where I know if I'm finna sit here and grind and hustle and work 2 jobs, I can let one go, work one, and do my own thing. My own thing will be left. But see, that's what works for me. You got to find out what works for you. And if you need help trying to figure out what works for you, hit me up. We can figure it out. This is what I do. This is what I do. This is how I plan to expose me to people, to help other people, and be genuine about it. And I'm very, very, very genuine. Anyway, y'all, let me know how y'all feel about this, what I just said. Share it if it resonated with you. Each one teach one. When I get up there, if I get up there before you, I promise to pull you in and pull you up. That's all I got.